Hi, and welcome to All of Math, Episode 4, a series where I take you from the very beginning of math all the way to the very end of it. We're on Episode 4, division, right? Now, first we need to learn the symbols of division, and these are the ones here. So we have a slash, and there would be a number here, where my mouse is, and a number here. And then we have this line, and if you've been watching these videos, you should know that this looks like a subtraction symbol. But instead of the numbers being on the left and on the right, they're on the top and the bottom, just like these dots over here. Now with this one, this would act kind of like the multiplication, adding, subtracting symbol, right? There'd be a number to the left and to the right of it. For most of our purposes, we will be using the slash right here, just because it is easiest for me to type up, although any symbol you use is perfectly fine. Righty, so let's go ahead, let's jump into a practice problem here. Now I always like to think of division as multiplication's harder brother. It's very similar, and it's really just the inverse of multiplication. So we're trying to find out 10 divided by 2, or what times 2 is 10. So, of course, best way for us to visualize this would be break out the smiley faces, right? And we need to separate these 10 smiley faces into two groups, right? And we do that by adding one line and making sure that they are the exact same number on each side. So here we are. Excellent. So now we have, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each quadrant, right? And of course, 10 divided by 2 is 5. So let's go ahead, let's work on another problem now that we do know how to divide. So 9 divided by 3. I like to think of it like if we had a pizza, right? And we could cut it into 9 slices to share amongst our 3 friends. How many slices would everybody get, right? If you need, you can take a moment to draw it out, but there will be plenty of practice problems in the homework. But imagine we were using the smiley faces again, right? We would have 9 smiley faces, and we need to separate them into 3 equal groups. So we would need to draw 2 lines to make 3 separated spaces, and in each of those spaces you would find 3 smiley faces or slices of pizza. Alrighty, now on to the homework, and I've added another challenge problem there at the end. If you remember from the multiplication video, that problem might be a little easier if you've been paying attention to what I said about the relationship of division and multiplication. But I'll give you 3 seconds to work through it. 3, 2, 1. Hopefully you paused. That was a bit short if you're new to this, but we'll go ahead and we'll move on to the answers. Alrighty, and 4 divided by 2 is 2, 6 divided by 3 is 2, 8 divided by 4 is 2, 9 divided by 3 is 3, and 7 divided by 1 is 7. Imagine you had 7 slices of pizza and you didn't have to share it with anybody. You get to eat all 7 slices, although I generally don't recommend that, and pizza's best when shared. But if you struggled with any of these, again, feel free to draw out some smiley faces or imagine a pizza in your head and you and some friends. But go ahead and then go through, draw your smiley faces, draw your lines, make your boxes to separate them. Division's very easy once you get the hang of it. Once you just kind of understand how the numbers work, you can do a lot of them in your head. But if you are struggling, feel free to rewatch the video, go through my explanation, and that should be it. Alrighty, thank you. Please like and subscribe to Broad Enough Learning. I hope you learned something. Goodbye.